Today is Troop 1's centennial celebration, and our committee has been together for about a year planning this. But the more we thought about it, we really wanted today to capture what Troop 1 is about. And we're about outside, we're about families, we're about people. So we decided to do it here in the park, big picnic style, and that's what we're about. We've got a lot of different displays and setups here. You walk into the historic 1924 Russ Paxon Cabin, and inside here, people that used to be involved with the troop can come back and remember what it was like when they're involved, because it still looks the same. We got a lot of historical documents out, pictures, photo albums. We have a map of both Fountain Valley and Huntington Beach and where all the different Eagle projects were. Outside, we've got displays set up. We've got what scouting looked like back in the day, 30, 40, 50 years ago, with the tents and the setup. And then we also have a modern setup. So we're also in the clubhouse here in Lake Park. And in there, we've got displays set up with individual patrol flags. Patrol is a smaller group of about 6 to 8 scouts. And we have the patrol flags with the names that they've created and some of the members. And it's kind of neat to walk around and see some guy in his 50s and point up and say, hey, my son's flag was in there, or see his own patrol flag is in there. It's pretty cool.
I'm an Eagle Scout. My boys are Eagle Scouts. I was a Scoutmaster, and everybody knows Troop 1. 100 years in the community, 100 years of turning boys into men and leaders of our community, of our government, of corporations. The Scouts is a wonderful organization, and this troop has done so much for our community in the scouting world in Orange County.
Someone who has been doing just a fantastic job in Troop 1 for the past 5 years, leading the boys and really instilling in them the true scouting program with Scout values, Mr. Guy Bucher.
Well, thank you. For 100 years, you would expect a lot of change, but there's a lot of continuity. The continuity in the Scout program is the Scout Oath and Law. We have a mission in scouting. It's to prepare young people to make moral and ethical decisions over their lifetime by instilling in them the values of the Scout Oath and Law.
Well, the 12 points of the Scout Law: trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent are kind of filters you can run through your life every single day before you make a decision or make a plan about something. You run it through those 12 filters, and it guides you through your life.
A fine tradition that was upheld by Mr. Brennan when he was Scoutmaster, and hopefully we're doing the same for another generation.
We've made scouting more relevant so that young people today can take part in the STEM programs, the science, technology, math, and engineering. So we've updated that program to keep the kids' interest. Computer science, camera science, things of that nature. But the basic program of outdoor adventure and character building is still in scouting after 112 years.
The umbrella organization for our search and rescue program is the Boy Scouts of America. And a lot of the kids come from scouting into our program and eventually become police officers, firefighters, or lifeguards here in our city. So there's a great connection there. But really, it's a broader connection than that, and it's the connection of developing youth in our community. And that is what we're all interested in. We partner in that in different ways throughout the year. But I'm just so proud to be here today to help celebrate the 100th anniversary of Troop 1.
So Russ Paxon is a key figure in Troop 1. He's been around since almost the beginning. He got his Eagle Scout in the 30s.
We're getting close to the beginning of all things. 1930s. Russ Paxon.
And so all that time we've documented from most of our historical big events. That was during the 75th anniversary. We've got pictures of that. We have programs back to all of the Eagle Courts of Honor that we've ever had. So you can go through and 30s, 40s, 50s, find an old program and see the different requirements that were needed for each rank and find the different people that were involved in those too.
I've just always been so proud that Troop 1 is in Huntington Beach, and to know that the brief time that my grandfather was in Boy Scouts, that he was part of Troop 1.
I want to share with you how proud we are immensely because of the benefits that you, through your scouting, have brought not only to your scout troop, but to our community.
God bless America, God bless our freedom, and God bless the people who work every day. God bless the folks who built this great country. God bless our hearts to speak and to pray. God bless America. God bless us all. God bless America.
Pillars of excellence!
Troop one, troop one, troop one, troop one, troop one!